disappointing night, Cardi?
Not disappointed, mate. No, you're disappointed when you lose. That goes without saying. But you know, if you're happy to win, you're disappointed when you lose. It's going to be a tough whole season. You know, we're game 5. Disappointed we lost, but we know we're capable of better.
Story with your halves.
Injury-wise,
yeah.
Albert's got they think a medial at this stage, and Aidan did some goal kicking yesterday and got a hamstring strain. So not real sure. It's not bad, so we're hopeful for next week, but if not, it'll be the following week.
You might get one back for next week, which will be Aidan, obviously.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, but it'll be touch and go, yeah.
Albert's not his broken leg that he's done in the past?
No, they think medial ligament, yeah.
How much did that affect you?
Aidan obviously hurt us. You know, it's happened at the end of the session, so we sort of went in a bit cold with Birdie 5'8". Probably had a few options, but we thought that was going to be best for the night. The kicking game was the thing that worried me most, and that was, you know, when the game was in a to and fro situation, that's when you feel it the most. Or that we were, just a little bit off with our kicking game.
You lost Brad early too, didn't you?
Brad's hamstring tightened up on him, and Benny Ridge has got a pec problem too. He couldn't come back out in the second half. So we were, all things considered, we were really under the pump replacement-wise as the game wore on.
Do you feel like with what's happened in the last 24 hours with those injuries you just mentioned, do you feel like you've kicked a cat or something? Like things have just turned?
Oh, mate, it happens. You've been around long enough. That's why you just can't buy into what's been written and said about you, because it can all turn on a sixpence. And I don't think any of our injuries are bad. But momentum means a lot. The win there tonight under those circumstances would have been enormous for us, but not to be. But no one's kicking cans. We'll had a good long turnaround now. We've had a hard 5 weeks, good long turnaround. We'll be fresh for Parramatta next week.
Nate, you were pretty critical of the defence in Penrith. Do you think the same tonight, or better or worse?
Yeah, definitely. I think some of our defence was pretty visible tonight from. Well, we carried it from last week, I think, mate. We probably weren't winning that ruck again, mate. And like I said, I think Brisbane based a lot of their play around that, mate. They love charging through the middle of teams, and they did that tonight.
Cardi, Hodges was pretty quiet in the first half, and then Birdie woke him up right at half time. What were you thinking at that stage?
Yeah, I was wondering how they got the penalty, to be honest with you, but. That's the way it went. But he's coming back from a hamstring too, so he was probably feeling his way, I suppose. Once he got confident in his hamstring, he opened up a little bit in the second half. But it's good to see the two guys having a go at it. Neither of them are going to back down, are they?
Nate's been fought pretty tough, day games and that. Has that taken a toll leading into tonight? Or?
Nah, mate, we were fresh as for tonight. We just weren't working together. I think it started pretty positively tonight. I thought our game was on there in the first 5-10 minutes. I thought we were looking really good, felt good. Then we just sort of fell away from a lot of things actually a lot of crap that we don't do at training and we're trying to get rid of. We started doing again, which a little bit disappointing, but I'm already looking at the positive side already, mate. It was, a lot of people painting a pretty picture for us, but we weren't really up to where I think a lot of people were thinking we were, which is good for us. We need to go back and keep working hard.
John, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Greg Bird being placed on the board?
I didn't actually see it. I'd come down the sideline for half time, but I've been told by some people who did say there wasn't a hell of a lot in it. Just have to wait and see how they review it.
Step back.
What did you think of Albert's try in the first half?
Yeah, freakish, wasn't it? The way he just got his way between defenders, and just the pick-up, when he didn't bounce up for him, I thought this is going to be tough, but yeah, freakish how he got it in his fingertips and he forced the ball. He's a rare talent.
Who gave you the biggest headache, the Broncos?
Oh, I just thought they played good pressure football. They played the type of game you need to when you got to get yourself out of a bit of a form slump. I think they showed signs of it last week. They come back from, I think it was 14-0 down, and it wasn't anyone. I thought the fullback was really strong for him. I thought he brought the ball back and he created all sorts of opportunities. And their forwards as the game wore on, just generally, they were getting the better of us. And when they weren't making mistakes and they weren't making errors, and we were under interchange trouble. We couldn't make many changes in the second half, so it was they just wore us down.
Princey seemed to play one of his better games tonight. Feel that?
Yeah, mate. On the back of that, on the back of the field position they had, their kicking game, and there's a lot of reasons. When you get field position and possession and making yardage, that's when your halves have got to come in and win the game for you.
Just on Albert Cutting, you don't know what was looking bad.
Well, a medial's is probably the best thing you could do to your knee, I suppose. It's not a. If it is a medial, it's generally no surgery. It's just time. It just depends on the level.
No, just following on what you were saying, mate, the reality check, is that what you're saying the positive is, to sort of bring you blokes, to sort of expose, but to sort of see where you're actually travelling? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for sure. I think it just, maybe, I don't think our players were getting carried away, mate, but I think some people were with where we were, probably shouldn't, Cardi probably pulled me up, but, everyone's doing their bit at that. Team-wise, the players are, and I just thought a few other people were getting a bit carried away, and maybe a few people listening to that. But it's not the end of the world tonight. But it's there's a lot of good teams in the competition, and we have to be a lot better than tonight.